We are here to help. We love to help. And tonight, this is a topic a lot of folks are curious about.
It is. And, you know, like we were saying in the tease, so many things can go wrong in life. Even when you're doing your very best.
Absolutely.
And our bankruptcy system is set up to help people who are in just that situation. And bankruptcy is not what I do.
Oh, yes.
So we
we
brought an expert in.
And she's great at it.
Listen,
Absolutely.
Gina McDonald is with us again tonight. Gina told me, I think she said it's her 13th time on the show.
Gosh,
she just does such a wonderful job.
That's great.
This woman has a BA, an MBA, and a Juris Doctorate, and she runs 3 law offices.
Oh, okay. Can I high five?
I'm telling you.
High five you on that. Oh my gosh, you go,
runs
girl.
3 law offices.
Wow.
And just a brilliant woman and a dear friend.
That's great. Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
That
I'm glad
is
to be
so
here.
impressive. Clearly, you know what you are doing.
Yes, I do. I hope I do. Yes, clearly, I hope I do. Yes,
and so you are who we need here tonight. You know, in the tease we were talking about just the numbers of folks that are filing are going up. So if you will, just greet our guests, our viewers, and give them a word to kind of calm the nervousness that I'm sure comes with considering bankruptcy.
You know, Molly, you're so right. Bankruptcy is a bad word for so many people. You know, my parents' generation, the people down the street filed bankruptcy, but now it's not such a bad word anymore. The way I like to look at it is our office is like a triage for a hospital. When you come into my office or when you call, we're going to treat you like you would be treated hopefully at a hospital. We're going to, you know, try to mend you and fix you and get you out the door. I believe the hardest part is to call and make that initial call. Do you know that probably 70% of my clients have never been in a lawyer's office?
Wow.
So when you come into my office, it's not like your typical law office. I mean, you may catch me in jeans one day, you may catch my staff in jeans. We are not uppity. We want to be there for people who are scared and nervous, and we want them to understand that we can talk them through their problems, give them some hope. And some knowledge, and that's where it all begins. Knowledge is power, and having hope for the future. That's what we try to do in my office, and we've been doing it for, gosh, 22 years now, and that's all we do.
Gina, sometimes people just need to reset, right? I mean, they just need to hit the reset button and get a fresh start and just get an opportunity.
That's good.
And that's what the court system does for them. It gives them an opportunity to clean the slate and restart.
Absolutely. And you know, right now we're in such challenging times with interest rates up and down. Credit card, when you pay a credit card minimum payment now, it's probably higher than it was 2 or 3 years ago because the interest rates have gone up. Cost of living, people just can't afford to do the things and the minimal things that they were doing. And so yes, Chapter 7 gives them a restart. Chapter 13 gives them a way to consolidate everything, keep most everything that they want to keep, and pay it back over a period of 3 to 5 years. So it's absolutely critical for someone to call and just get the information. Doesn't mean you have to file a bankruptcy. We talk for free all day long.
Gina, I got a question for you before we start taking calls. I see on television, I hear it on the radio, these companies that come in and say, just give us a call, we can fix everything for you, you don't have to file bankruptcy. What is the truth behind that?
Oh, wow. So my opinion is that the better choice, if you have to resort to that for a small amount of debt, that's one thing. But people come in and they have a bigger amount of debt. The difference between the debt consolidation companies and Chapter 13 bankruptcy, which is consolidation, is that the debt consolidator has no protection from the federal government. So you can file a case. I mean, you can go into a debt consolidation, but that does not necessarily mean that Discover Cards, for example, is going to participate. So you could be in debt consolidation, making your payment every month, doing what you know is what the right thing is to do, but Discover can sue you in state court, and you walk into my office and you're like, I'm in a debt consolidation, how did this happen? A lot of times that's the problem. And other times, oftentimes these companies, they take their fee before they pay a creditor.
I've
So
heard that.
all of the money, and the contract says, our fees, when you pay a payment, that is considered fees earned for them. So you might not even start actually paying down debt for a year until they get what they consider their fee in. And like I said, the most critical thing is there's no federal protection. In Chapter 13 and Chapter 7, there's something called the automatic stay. People come into my office, I'll explain it as a bubble. You're in this bubble of protection from the federal government. The only thing that can pop that bubble is the judge allowing it, a creditor asking and having good cause, or you deciding you want to give up an asset and pop the bubble and let the asset go back. But you're protected by the federal government so that someone can't sue you while you're paying that payment back.
And Gina, all the phone calls that people get when they're in debt crisis, all of that stops once you file that, doesn't it?
When you file, they get notice, and within 5 to 7 days, the phone call should stop. I tell my clients, if you're still getting phone calls after 5 to 7 days, you better be writing it down, making a list for me, because I'm going to do something about that, and I'm going to put an end to it. But certainly they should stop very soon afterwards. And a lot of times I'll say, here's your case number. If they call, give them your case number, give them my name and number. I'll be happy to talk to them for you.
Wow. Well, this has been a great foundation for folks just to kind of jump out there and get some things under your belt. So please, we're up against the break, but we'd love to hear from you. And as we said, don't be afraid to call and ask questions. Nothing wrong with asking questions. Knowledge is power. So we are certainly here to help tonight.